Hey guys, so for today's video, I created this really pretty jewel-toned kind of green and purple look with the new Sigma Jewels On The Go eyeshadow palette. I have now done a video with the beachy, earthy, and now the jewels palette, so if you want to see how I got this look, go to keep on watching. But before we get started, this video is kindly sponsored by Scentbird. So I have worked with Scentbird many times on my channel, and I truly love their fragrance subscription. So with Scentbird, you get to choose a new designer fragrance every month for only $17. It's a flexible subscription, meaning that you can skip any month without penalties. You can also upgrade your subscription to get 2 or 3 fragrances a month if you're a perfume lover. So in each fragrance, you get a 30-day supply, which gives you plenty of time to test out the fragrances before committing to a full-size bottle. And I also just love these cute colored cases that are perfect for travel. I personally rarely finish a whole bottle of perfume, and I really like to switch up my fragrances for each season, so I love the sizes that Scentbird gives you. So let's go over the 3 perfumes that I received this month. So I've been super into vanilla perfumes recently. Like, I just want to smell like vanilla all the time. I freaking love it. And so I picked out this fragrance called Dirty Vanilla by Heretic. So this one isn't like your normal sweet vanilla. It has notes of vanilla, sandalwood, coriander, and cedar. So it's kind of musky and adds kind of like a sexy vibe to the vanilla. I really like it, and it's different than all the other vanilla scents that I already own. I'm also just a big fan of sandalwood in general, so I like the vanilla sandalwood combo. The next perfume I have is called Love Me by Tous. So I personally haven't heard of this brand before, and that's kind of the fun part about Scentbird, is that you can try whole new fragrances, whole new lines that you haven't even heard of or tried. And I gotta say, I love the shape of this full-size bottle. It looks kind of like a hourglass body figure, so cute. So this one's kind of fun. It's a floral, fruity, and musky perfume. So it has notes of tangerine, jasmine, rose petals, sandalwood, and amber. Let's spray this on the card here. Whoa. I almost kind of got juicy vibes for a second there. I can definitely smell the tangerine. And again, it has sandalwood, which I just love sandalwood. Ooh, I think this will be a fun one for summer, because it's kind of like a sexy summer tangerine scent. And the last fragrance I received is by Skylar, and I'm so excited because I've always wanted to try Skylar perfumes, and this is the scent Midnight Moon. So this one has notes of sparkling mandarin, Italian bergamot, cranberries, and earthy woods. Let's spray this one on the card. Oh, it's like made me feel a certain way. What am I smelling? I think it's the cranberries. And I love cranberry. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to wear this. I'm putting this on right now. So those are the 3 perfumes I received from Scentbird this month. So if you want to check out Scentbird, you can use my code BRIGHT to save 55% off your first month, making your first fragrance only $8, which is such a good deal for this amount of fragrance. Thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. Now let's get into this eyeshadow tutorial. I did already prime my eyes. I used the new Essence Eye Primer. Still testing this one out, but I am enjoying it, so let's get started. I don't know how to pronounce this shade, but I'm going to take it on a Sigma E54, and I'm going to see how that applies dry. Oh yes. My lid is a little bit tacky from the eye primer, so this is working well. I also didn't do the rest of my face makeup yet. I only have like my foundation on, so if I get any fallout, it should be somewhat easy to fix. This also kind of reminds me, I think the shade was like Peacock from Anastasia. So pretty. So I'm just going directly on the lid and kind of gently packing it into my crease, but I'm not doing any blending just yet. Wow, we are starting off so strong with this shade. Let's do a little blending, shall we? So I'm going to take the shade Cushion on my Sigma E27, and I'm going to start to blend around these edges. So I'm just using the tip of this brush, and I'm just running that back and forth all the way from the outer corner into the inner corner. Just little tiny circular motions. I'm picking up a little bit more cushion and just doing the same exact thing. Alright, so that blend is better. It's not perfect yet, but I will fix that. Let's do the other eye. Alright, so again, placing that shimmer all over my lid. And I am doing about 2 layers of this shadow. And then taking Cushion on my E27 and just blending around the edges and the entire crease. So now my eyeshadow is pretty blended, but it could be blended more. I'm gonna take my Sigma switch and just get all the pigment off my E27. And I'm just gonna take a foundation powder. This one's by Urban Decay, and this matches my skin tone. It's almost a little lighter than my skin tone, which is gonna work nice to blend out these edges even more. So you can kind of just see this harsh line right here, and that's what I wanna smooth out. So I'm just taking some of that powder and blending right over that edge. See how that looks much smoother now? I am going to go back in with a little more cushion, and I'm just going to touch up this blending right here until I'm happy with how it looks. Alright, I like how that looks. Now let's touch up this eye. So again, just taking the foundation powder and blending right along that harsh line. And then going back in with cushion to blend a little more. And now since we did so much blending, I do like to go back in one more time with my lid shade just to touch it up, just because you can see a little bit got blended away, but that's totally normal. So taking my shimmery shade and packing that all over the lid, just kind of how we started this look. Okay, so I love how the shade looks all over the lid, but I kind of want to swatch these other two shimmers and see what these look like and if they would look kind of cool packed on top of this. We have Canary and Mystic. I thought Mystic looked kind of like more of a topper shade, but it's pretty pigmented, and I don't really think either of these would look good packed on top of this shade. So I guess we're gonna leave the lid as it is. So I'm gonna go finish up all my face makeup off camera, and then we'll finish up the eyes together. Okay, I wanted to come back on here really quick to tell you about Sigma's new cream blushes they just launched. So they launched 4 shades. This one is Pashmina. This one is Nearly Wild. This is Coral Dawn. And my favorite out of the 4, but honestly the only one I've worn out of the 4, is Corte Rosa. Look at how perfect this shade is. It's just like a really good kind of neutrally pink color that I find is perfect for every day. Like, I feel like these 2 brighter shades are a little bit scary. I haven't tried them yet, but they wouldn't go with this look. So I'm gonna stick with my Corte Rosa today, but I just wanted to quickly mention these for you in case you're interested in some cream blushes. I'll pop on Corte Rosa for you. I am using the Sephora number 56 brush. This is my favorite brush for cream blushes and bronzers. Isn't that just so pretty? It's just a very like easy color, and I like that about it. And I like a lot of blush, so you know I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 layers of this shade. And there it is. So there's Corte Rosa on this cheek, nothing on this cheek. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my face now. All right, my face makeup is done. Let's finish up the eyes. So if you know me and you watch my videos, you know I'm a sucker for green and purple together. So I think I wanna do the purples on my lower lash line today, just because of this like teal color. I just think it would look really fun. So I'm gonna take this matte purple on a Sigma E30. I'm gonna blend that along my entire lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go back to that foundation powder I was using, and I'm gonna take that on a little Sigma E42, which is a small firm blending brush, and just use that to kind of soften out these edges here. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Mystic on that same E30. And this shade looks a little bit thicker and kind of chunky, so I think I am going to spray my brush just because I don't want fallout on my entirely done face, you know? Okay, and let's see what this does on the lower lash line. Ooh, it just adds like a little bit of a shine down there. That's pretty. I definitely like that more with the shimmer added on top. Let's do this eye. So again, I'm starting with the matte purple. Blending with my foundation powder. And topping that off with Mystic. Now I'm going to take that E42 brush I was using in the shade Coral, and I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. This is a very, very light color. All right, I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and lashes, and then I'll show you the full look. All right, my mascara and lashes are on, and for my lashes, I'm wearing the Bright Lashes in the style All Natural. There you are. And here's a final close-up of the eyes all done. All right, and here's what the full face looks like. On my lips, I'm wearing the MAC lipstick in the shade Influentially It. That's so hard to say. And then I popped on the Natasha Denona My Dream lip gloss on top for kind of like a light peachy nude color, because this is kind of a weird color combo to match with lips, but I feel like this was a pretty good match. Okay, I tried a new mascara today. It is the Ciate Triple Shot Double XL mascara. I've just like, if I get a new mascara in PR, I'm gonna try it. And this is a fiber mascara, and the fibers are like literally falling into my eyes and it really burns. So if I'm like blinking weird, it's because of that mascara. Like, I don't want to use that ever again. Anyways, I really like how this look turned out today. You guys know I'm a sucker for a green and purple color combo. Like, this is a go-to look for me. You know, I love green and purple. I do gotta say though, I have now used 3 out of the 4 new Sigma On The Go palettes, and this is probably ranking number 3 for me, just because I feel like you're kind of limited with this palette, because like I said earlier, I wanted to kind of add some more pop of color to this look by pairing this one or this one with it, and I just feel like it wouldn't work very well. Like, obviously I really like these kind of warm tone shades right here. You could do a nice kind of purpley look with this column right there, but I feel a little limited and a little stuck with this palette. And I think I said this in the first video where I talked about these new On The Go palettes, but I wish this was more jewel toned, you know, like instead of having these warmer matte shades, like why don't we do a greenish blue matte shade that would complement those shades better? So just my thought, not my favorite, but the formula was still good, the look is still beautiful, so meh, you know? So by now I have done a look with 3 out of the 4 new On The Go palettes, and so I'm like, do I just do a video with Electric Pink since I haven't used this one yet? I said this too, that this one wasn't my favorite color story out of the 4, so if you want to see a video with the final one I haven't used, again it's Electric Pink, let me know, because I could do that for you, but if you're just kind of like, I don't need to see it, let me know. Anyways, I'm going to link everything I used today down below. I'll also link my videos to the other 2 On The Go palettes, the Beachy and the Earthy one. Those ones I do really love. And again, my code AngelaBright will save you at 10% on anything Sigma. And don't forget to check out Scentbird if you're interested in a fragrance subscription, and use the code BRIGHT to save 55% off your first month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.